Hello everybody, Sidious Obsidian here, and today it's time for another vlog. It's just a little bit of a update, a little bit of a what have I been up to, and I don't know, I've been doing a lot of editing today, and this week has been interesting to say the least, and well yeah, why not? I'm probably not going to get a video out tonight. So much editing to do, it's just like, but that's not why I do this. I really wish it wasn't why I do this. If I had the power, I would have an editing team. But like I said last time, there's no mice in that trap yet, so no editing team made for mice. And I moved the ceiling yesterday, so no spiders for an editing team, so I guess you have to do the hard things in life to get what you really want, and for me at the moment, that's quality footage. Although the way I edit stuff, you might as well call me the jumping jacks of editing footage. 1 minute the jumping jack is inside the box, next minute, it's out. You don't even see the wind up or even how it just shot out. It's just there, just bobbing about like a dead daisy. Anyway, what happened this week? Monday, Wildstar, the first, I don't know, me and Crackerjacks did some recording. I think we've picked two very good classes. I mean, she's an Orin Esper, and she goes off and just follows the science path, and I'm a Granic medic, and I do the explorer path. I don't know, I think these two work well. If you haven't guessed, we're exiles. We're not going Dominion. No, not Dominion for us. Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit unsure doing the tutorial whether medic would be fun. It was kind of like, okay, I'm a medic, and I'm dying a lot. Why am I dying? And it's just healing and pew pew pew, and I was starting to think, everyone here seems to be spell slingers. Have I chosen the right class? Or soldiers? And I was like, is this going to be combat orientated? Is this just here for the sake of being here? And I know Crackerjacks was having trouble with because Espers, they have such charge up speeds. I mean, I've got a few charge ups. You have to aim and fire, but not that many. Most mine's like holding up two irons, like irons from an iron board. You know, you got an iron and an iron board, and I just sort of steam them to death with some sort of smoky sort of thing with lights and flashing fireworks, and they're dead. Espers have got to do the body maneuver and sort of summon their great powers, and then them at the screen. Ice and daggers and gigantic flying scissors, or are they windmills? They're really odd, just like these two propellers that go circling into the air, and I don't know, it's like a batarang, just two gigantic batarangs that just go, and it looks cool, but it does look like two pairs of scissors just going, oh hello, oh hello, oh hello. I think we should be hitting something. I agree. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird one, but it works fine. We got a nexus, and it's just me, pow, stun him. She's like whoof and zhung and stab him. Oh, her. I mean, we fought a lot of wolves, and Crackerjack's been eaten by many wolves. They don't seem to bother me. I mean, there's a massive size difference. I mean, when I see a wolf, it's like, oh, he's a cute dog. When she sees a wolf, it's like, oh crap. Anyway, episode 1, we spent quite a long time doing the character selections. I am terribly sorry that it wasn't the best footage you want. For some reason, even though the sound levels are fine now, whenever you hear me in any other sort of recording, for that one you could barely hear me at all. And a lot of me, I just had to edit out because I was just like, hello, hello, anyone there? I can't get out. I'm stuck in a hole. I'm falling. Well, not exactly like that. It was, I don't know, it's like she was at the computer playing away, and I was just some loner sitting in the corner with the dunce cap in my head just going, I can play. I can play games. I know what I'm doing. Don't judge me. So, yeah, sound quality for me was really bad. Then again, she was very loud, so I'm sorry if when you were listening, you were like, what on earth is he saying? Or let me just turn it up. Oh, he stopped talking. Oh, she's going to speak. Oh, holy hell! Yeah, I had that problem when I was editing. It was like, I need to turn this up so it can hear me. And then, of course, it just amplifies Crackerjack, so then it just causes her to be belting out every single flipping syllable. But it's not her fault. I mean, it was my sound quality. Then again, may have been both sides. She was having a bit of mic problems, and I can't really use much of the footage on the ship, the tutorial level, on the bits I got for Nexus, because she cut off quite a bit. So it's just like she's like, "Oh, how can I climb these?" Really sounds like she's beatboxing, and then all you've got is me going, hello, hello. So it's just hello, 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 and it's really odd. It's like one of those mixed CDs that should never ever be released to public because it's not really that good. So episode 2 will probably be very short, and I may just split them in two, make 2 and 3, and I didn't really get much on Nexus, so I'm sorry if we kind of jump a bit once we land and finally get onto Nexus, because all Obsidian here, he's been able to manage for a while now, but when it came to Wildstar, it's just been, for him, it must be like, holy hell, so high def graphics, what the hell, I've never seen this before, you're really pushing my buttons. Processor handled it fine. Processor's like, this is an easy road, but external hard drive, when I was recording it, we just got filled up, and when the footage started to get a bit jumpy, I was like, oh, what the hell's going on here, let me just stop in this. Nearly 2 terabytes full. Holy hell, how can I go from half full to full? Everything I've done so far has been low on the graphics margin, and for the most part, that's not been a problem. It's been interesting to do the views on the graphics and all that, but at the moment, they're so high class, it's stressing them out. Of course, now I'm doing what I never intended to do, and that was to put videos on the C drive, which I'm going to have to do for CSI New York and what's left of the Wildstar footage. So yeah, curse you, Wildstar. While I'm fist in the air of anger, Mojang's been bought out by Microsoft. Oh god. I'll talk about this in another video, but where does that leave me? Well, I've already got quite a lot of Minecraft footage left. It just needs to go up. Turned out I didn't buy Cobalt, really strangely. It just was in my wish list, because I went on the other day and I was like, you know what, I should record some Cobalt. And like, why can't I find it on my computer? Yeah, it was on my wish list. I mean, that reminds me of some time earlier this week. I was doing something, then I just stopped, came back after a drink, put my coffee down, and was like, what on earth was I doing? And, you know, I was really scratching my head, really thinking, what was I doing? What was I doing? And I was like, oh, for goodness sake, it was something important. What was I doing? And then after about 5 minutes, I just stopped and realised, oh, I wasn't doing anything. I was daydreaming. I was daydreaming about me doing something, and I was so engaged in this daydream, I thought I had actually achieved something. So when I stopped and came out of my daydream, went to get coffee, come back upstairs, there was a certain feeling of, I do really feel like I've got some work done, but I can't really see it here on the screen. So, yeah. I mean, if I could daydream and the editing actually happened, instead of not, I could do so much in so little time, and then get so much more recording done, but hey-ho. So anyway, we've talked about Wildstar Wednesdays, Tuesdays. Like I said, Agatha Christie, nearly done. It's gonna get really boring now, really fast. I'm sorry if anyone wants to play it and you Unfold. You may have completely different opinions to me, but this is the point in which witty banter between me and Narracott finishes. It's just me going, what am I doing? Honestly, why? Just why? Then Thursday, I actually had something planned for Thursdays, and I can't remember what it is now. I'm sure it wasn't that important. Oh well. Free to play Fridays. I'm so sorry you didn't get anything last Friday. I have got a new game which I have downloaded, and it's called Only If, and it's about a man and his girlfriend Samantha. He goes to a party, he gets drunk. I know, guys, it sounds familiar, but he wakes up in a strange house, he doesn't know where he is, and it's all about his quest to find out where he is and where's she gone. What's happened? I'm expecting like a psychedelic sort of mess with your head game, so as soon as that you'll get that next Friday. The Lego unboxing as well as the Star Trek core and stuff is going to get done. The honest thing is that with the models, I don't have good camera equipment. And evidently, this mic can no longer cut it. The camera, as good as it is, I need something a bit better for models. I mean, I've done quite a lot of footage, and I'm just looking back at it, and I said, it's poor sound, poor lighting, poor use of my vocal cords. It's like, I'm gonna need to work something out. I'm gonna ask some of my fellow YouTubers, Davinator 500 and the Racer Space Worlds, and find out what mics do they use. So I'll be asking you guys soon, heads up. Finally, before I move on to this new idea that I'm going to be putting in practice, Geekcraft, I honestly don't know what's happened to that. Renji Abare, he's going through a difficult patch right now, but he's kind of disappeared off the face of social media, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. At least not in the scope that I imagined it would. I don't feel, because that's always been our dual partnership thing, I don't feel comfortable with trying to incorporate other people I know, so I'm just going to put that on the back burner for now. Busy weekend. Things are sort of going to be a bit rushed, I think, on Monday for Tuesdays and all the other editing stuff, because I went out for the afternoon and met a few friends. We went to Nice, and I'm not saying the day was nice, it was very nice. We went to it was basically the Bedford Comic Con. If anyone knows what NICE stands for, let me know. I don't know what NICE stands for. Or it may just be something that the nerds do and the geeks do. When we walk through the door, we just see all the comics and we just go, nice. I didn't do that. I probably would have got noticed. Even of a sea of geeks, I probably would have got noticed. Got 3 magazines, 3 comics. Oh, flub. I don't know where I've left them. Either way, somebody's got my comics. I wonder who. Then afterwards, we went to the library and played this new game. Well, no, it's not a new game. It's called Magic the Gathering. I don't know. I enjoyed the game, and somebody said you can do it online. I've always wanted to do it online with somebody. And you know what? I thought, my God, I wonder if it's like having a camera on and we're playing Magic the Gathering and you can only see the cards and I'm seeing your cards on the Skype call and we're playing it across Skype. No, it turns out there's an online version of it which you can do the same way. I don't know, I really wanted to do board game over Skype, but I guess there's an online way. So I'm going to be looking into that. Mind you, I really want to play board games over Skype. I think that'd be a hilarious thing. The other sort of board game was Cards Against Humanity. If there isn't an online version of that, we could do the same thing, but with the cameras and the laughing. Oh, that is a hilarious game. I'm full of fantastic ideas. Then afterwards, went to the pubs and another pub. And I don't know. I can all my drink. We all had a good time. I'm told I got a little bit tipsy, but oh well. I like being in pubs. It's the only time I can sit down and nestle between two drunken sods and say something, and all you get is yeah. It's the only time I'm funny. I just need to put on a sort of a drunken swag, and I can't really do it, but talk with a big, loud, and sort of put on a bit of a in the voice, and I don't know. It seems to work, and I've got no idea what they were talking about, but. It went from bicycles to motorcycles to penny farthings or something like that. And then it went to dragging a penny farthing up the wall instead of going up a hill. And all I know is somebody owes me 50 quid that went down to 20 quid, or it might have been a bet, or they may owe me money. Either way, Christmas time, I'm getting a leg and a shoe plus 20 pounds. So Christmas is going to be very weird. I'm going to open a box and I'm going to see a severed leg and shoe with the shoe. I'm hoping the shoe won't be attached, because that just means they just chopped off somebody's leg because they like the shoe. I like the idea that I get the leg and I get the shoe separate. And maybe they can't afford two separate boxes, and wrap them separately inside a larger box. And then of course 20 quid on top, laminated. I don't want that bloodied up. And Don't be cheap and, give me a leg that has a wallet in it, because I don't want to open the wallet, find 20 quid in there. It wasn't very specific whose leg it was. They did say, I'll give you a leg. Because when you do that, I sort of think, are you giving me your leg? But then again, they might just go and hack somebody else's leg off. What was a bet? That was it. I betted it against. No, it's funny. You defend someone's honour and you get called a pervert. Anyway, we all got home eventually. Got to the point in which some people wanted to go because, I don't know, they can have a drink and have a good time. They don't have to have a drink and end up being... Yes, yeah, you know you are. Some of you had far too much. Far too much. Oh, I bet you had a hell of a headache in the morning. Oh well. It's the only time I've walked to the cottage without feeling plastered, hungover, and it's the only time I've got to the cottage without feeling physically ill. So, thanks for the hospitality at the cottage, that's all I can say. If you're ever in a sticky spot around my neighbourhood, you're always welcome. Finally, before we wrap this up, there's one more thing I'm going to put onto my channel. I know I said it's going to be free-flowing all September, and let's be honest, it's 2 weeks in, and things haven't picked up. I'm a terrible liar. Well, there is something that I am going to be working on, and I can't give you any dates for it yet. I can only give you a title. It's called Walking the Grey Line. And it's going to be a media-based project. And that is something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I was not too sure how to do it. Walking the Grey Line, coming soon to this channel near you. Other than that, that's about it, really. I now need to get back to editing, do a little bit more of planning for the walking the grey line, and I'll see you next time. Either a bit of footage from me on Monday or another vlog, but either way, this is Sidious Obsidian, and Sid is signing off. Goodbye.